now Drake is suing Universal Music Group over the fact that he's accusing them of pushing Not Like Us and making the song more popular and more famous and more popular on Spotify and other alleged whatever it is that is suing them for. Basically saying they promoted Not Like Us illegally. I think this is the most stupidest move that Drake could have ever made, apart from the fact that he thought he could take on K-Dot. The most stupidest move he could have ever made. Because Drake going after UMG, the same system that made him famous, that he benefited from. In fact, he was the #1 artist with the biggest budget on Universal Music Group for the last 15 years. Everybody knows that. In fact, he was so huge that some artists used to speak about the budget that Drake always gets, that they don't always get that. They've said that for years, and he's gonna take UMG to court. This is like Diddy taking on Diageo, and then we saw what happened next. This is the destruction of Drake in real time as we're seeing. Because two things I want to put out from this conversation. Because firstly, from a cultural hip-hop perspective, that's a big L for him. To the fact that Mick did not take him to court, Jay-Z did not take Nas to court, Ja Rule did not take 50 Cent to court. From a hip-hop level, from a hip-hop perspective, that's like you're snitching. That's like you basically have gone the other way. You become like a cop over a beef, over a record, which quintessentially in hip-hop is what happens. Battle rap was one of the most important pillars of rap music. So for you to try to take UMG to court over a beef record, from a hip-hop cultural perspective, that is a big, massive L for Drake. Secondly, you taking the same people, the biggest music group in the world, the same people that you have benefited from in terms of marketing, promotional push, that made you the biggest artist in the world, you taking them to court. The people that made you probably a billionaire by now, you taking them to court and accusing them of illegal activities. This is one of the biggest conglomerate in entertainment music, in entertainment period. They have boards and they have utilities, they have power behind them, so much that I'm like, bro, do you really want to go after such a powerful entity? There are board members that you don't even know their names, you don't know their faces, and you want to go after them? You better be clean if you want to go after such conglomerates. Because as we have seen with Diddy, everything that's happened with Diddy has been happening for the last 30 years and nobody said nothing. Because people have protected him because he was making them money. The moment he went after Diageo, everything came down for him. So this is like, we're watching what is about to happen next. Might not be something Drake really can take, because you never know what these powerful conglomerate and corporate people, you never know the level they will go to protect their interests, their assets, and their company name. You are accusing them of illegal activities, including Spotify. I've even forgotten about that. You're going after Spotify, a publicly traded company with insane market valuation, and you going after them for illegal activities, saying they paid to make the record big. That is, yeah, we are watching right now, we're watching the destruction of Drake in real time. And he's the one doing it himself. He could have easily moved on. He could have easily moved on, make another track, ignore the record, the beef, and just make the music that people like to listen to, and nothing would have happened. But you kept on saying, showing how bothered you are. First of all, you went on that white guy's stream and you started showing how bothered you still are, even though your team and academics and the rest of them were saying, oh, you're not bothered and blah, blah, blah. And now you're suing UMG, the same system that made you famous. Surely that's a violation of some of the 48 laws of power. It's a violation of the laws of power, bro. You cannot tackle such companies, UMG, Spotify, with insane amount of resources to crush you. I mean, I don't know, man. We are watching Drake's demise in real time, and it's sad to see. And I think it's the wrongest move he could have ever made. He should have just taken his L and moved on, and that's it. But going after corporate big wigs, it's a bad idea. And we can see the example of that in everything that's happened to Diddy. Because not until he went after Diageo did everybody decide to now start doing research and start doing investigation and start doing all the rest of the other things they've done in his court case. Because we all know he's been doing that stuff for a long time, but he was protected because the corporate people were behind him. The moment they step away from you, like what he did after he sued them, you better be clean as a whistle. Because if you have anything in your closet, it's coming out. And we're about to see some stuff come out on Drake that we did not expect because of this colossal, stupid move that he just made. Let me know what you guys think.